Testament that follows men that carries God, men that are alive in the universe of God. Those people cannot be sick. They have become healing to the sickness of men. They can't be darkened. They have become light to the darkness of men. They can't be in problem. They are the solution to the problems of men. I'm praying for you that your own walk with God will not be in vain. Those things bind your attention away. Those things that doesn't look like God, that have become issue of concern in your heart, but it's an operation from the gate of hell to maraud you away from focusing upon God. I'm praying for you. The goal is that the spirit of the living God will find you dead and it quickens you by the same spirit, and then you are alive in the world of God, and in the world of God you are empowered with the exceeding greatness of his power, and then you are manifesting forth not just fruitfulness, not just multiplication. Thank God for all of those things, but there is a rare manifestation. There is dominion. I pray for you. You are in the realm of God. You are not supposed to be fruitful alone. Your fruitfulness must come to the place of dominion. I pray for you. We are not coming so that people will call us apostle. No, we are coming to change the hands of time. We are coming to change the narrative. They might say we are foolish, but we will stay until darkness is weary out. We are staying until the operations of the gate of hell is ward off. It says, and the kingdom of and the gate of hell shall not prevail, because we are being built upon stones that has been before the inception of eternity. I pray for you that God is finding that body of an infernal fire in you, that is evident that dominion is breaking out of your life. You are not looking to make it, but by every means the trust and the government of God is picking upon your life. That is evident that the spirit at work in you is the spirit of the Lord, not the spirit of the slave. The soul saying amen, that it will be evident. That spirit of dominion, that spirit of authority, that spirit of fire and power, that spirit of ability of strength, who said that that it be evident that you have been put upon another kind of spirit, another kind of garment, another kind of name. Is the name of the Lord, is the spirit of the Lord, is the presence of the Lord, is the kingdom of the Lord, is the power of the Lord. Let the equation of the Lord, let it be evident in your life, let it be evident in your career, let it be evident in your health, let it be asida rokatila raposila barwakaba ebratisa ilabariata, in the name of Jesus.